Hey guys, it's me, and today I am here with a new reaction video for you guys. Hush. Today we're going to be reacting to a band that I have been a fan of for several years, and that is Munro. So for those of you who've never heard of Munro before, the best way that I could describe them is that they are a blend of progressive metal, djent, modern metal, and death metal, and atmospheric metal. They're an interesting hodgepodge of stuff. If you've listened to a band called djenty, they are very similar to them, except that with Munro they're fronted by a dude, whereas djenty, they're female fronted band, which if you haven't listened to djenty, I highly recommend that you do so. They're amazing. I actually still need to listen to their new album that just dropped. And by just dropped, I mean it dropped last month. Yeah, it dropped a month ago, almost exactly as to when I'm filming this. So yeah, I need to hurry up and get on board with listening to that. Especially if I wind up liking it and wanting a chance on getting a physical copy, because I believe they said that they were limited to 100 copies. So hopefully I'll be able to snag one up if I wind up liking the album. Anyways, getting back on topic, we're going to be listening to Munro's latest single called Pursuer. And this dropped on the 1st of the month. It's the 12th as I'm filming this right now. And they recorded the videos from the same day of everyone's homes because quarantine. So I've actually been following Jake for many years. I think I started following him when Middle Ass Gaming started, which was a gaming channel that he had with his girlfriend. And I think he mentioned that they're gonna try making a comeback sometime soon. I'm not entirely sure if that's a thing or not. I vaguely remember hearing him say something about it. So I've been following him for a hot ass minute, and it's definitely been interesting to see like him evolve into the person that he is today, because he went from being like a visual K type of dude to then being like, I don't know what you would call it, a normal person that had like an alternative flair. Pretty much like the type of vibe that I have like on a regular schmegular day like today. Like I am not put together today whatsoever. I couldn't be bothered with it because it's just like I am lazy. But now he just has like this club kid on Satan type of aesthetic now, and it's very cool. I definitely want to like try like recreating some of his makeup looks at some point in time. I don't know when it'll be, but I definitely do want to take a stab at it. I don't know if I could get it to work for me though, or if I could allow myself to get it to work for me though, because I am so nitpicky and just like things need to be like clean and organized and look nice and pleasant and pretty, so it's gonna be difficult for me to allow myself to get dirty and nasty. But I really do enjoy his music though. His music is really interesting. I don't listen to it that often, but whenever I do, it's always a great time. Anyways, let me stop rambling because I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. Let's just hop on into this reaction video, but before we do so, if you guys are new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also while you're down there, definitely give this video a thumbs up because it'll help me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, and yeah, let's do this. Ooh. Giving me some 90s industrial vibes. They're definitely starting to play with new metal with their sound a lot lately, which is definitely interesting. really digging the electronics. And the production with their music has improved so much over the years. In a way, it kind of reminds me a bit of like old school Infected Rain, in a way. And for some reason, this bit reminds me of Marilyn Manson. I don't know why, it just does. Again, these electronics are so good. And he's got such a pretty voice, too. He's definitely worked on his cleans a lot over the years as well. Like, I'm telling you, this is reminding me so much of like old school Infected Rain. Like back when they still had the DJ in their band. It reminds me at that particular time point in their sound. Which is honestly something that I've missed about Infected Rain. I miss the electronic element to their sound that they would occasionally drop in. That was definitely interesting. They're definitely going in a more, like, modern metal direction now. I can't really compare anything to, like, the first album, because all I remember from the first album is that there's a song that's in Russian, and that's it. And then, like, the second album was, like, very much, like, djenty death metal with some, like, proggy bits and whatnot. But this album is starting to go in a more, like, a modern metal type of direction, which is very interesting. The production is miles ahead of that second album. It's so good so far. It sounds amazing so far, and I love the use of the electronics. They sound really good, and the synths, and they just create like this extra dimension to the sound that really just pushes things further, which I really do like. And it's allowing us to see like just like where this band is going, and really showing off that this band is evolving and changing and is learning from like the past, which I very much love and appreciate. I really hope that they release some like more like the ambient stuff that they've done in the past. Like there's one song, I can't remember the name of it, Social Deconstruct. That song right there is bomb as hell. Love that song so much. So hopefully they'll release some like ambient stuff like that again, because I really like their softer stuff. Don't get me wrong, their aggressive stuff is really good. There's something about their ambient and atmospheric stuff that just like I love so much. Like Jake's soft cleans, ooh yes, they're my bread and butter. And seeing him living his dream and making his music and everything is really making me sad that I haven't been able to get to the point where I'm able to make my own music yet. and putting my voice and drama out into the world. The closest I've gotten so far is the live vocal covers that I've posted on this channel, which if you haven't seen any of my vocal covers, I highly recommend that you do so. My two favorites that I've done on this channel so far have been for Burden of Hope by Alexandra Martin and The Serpentine Offering by Dimmu Borgir. Those have been my two favorites that I've done.
Waiting to be released at last. Hear my offering, ye bastard sons and daughters. Share my sacrifice.
I also do enjoy my cover of Nemo by Nightwish, but I want to redo it because I've gotten a lot better with my higher register since I did that initial video, and I know that I can do it a lot better now. So I'm wanting to redo that at some point.
Name forevermore.
But yeah, really love this song. Again, it's really showing off that these guys are evolving and changing with the times. They're not trying to like stay in like a single spot, which is really great. They're allowing themselves to evolve and to change and to experiment with their sound, which again is why I love prog. I love the experimental nature of prog and the fact that not every prog band is going to have like a similar sounding album, or at least hopefully they're not going to have a similar sounding albums to one another. Like for an example, like Leprous, like none of their albums sound the same. Although I'm not too familiar with their work beyond Melina. I have heard some like older songs of theirs, but I am not too familiar with them. Like, for fuck's sake, the intensity of Contaminate Me, especially the live performance of it, and compare that with the softness and prettiness and just overall like sadness that is below. Like the differences between those two songs is so dramatic. And then also throw in From the Flame in there as well. It's just like, it's so dramatic how different they have changed over the years with their sound, and it's so good. It's so good. I really hope that like with their next release, whenever that may be, because I know Pitfalls just dropped last year, I really hope that they put out like another like extreme track like Contaminate Me, but I don't think they'll ever be able to top that song because oh my god, Ejan is a guest on it, and he is the literal definition of a beast. If you haven't listened to the live performance of Contaminate Me, do yourselves a favor and listen to it. I would love to do a reaction to it, but Inside Out Music, their record label, most likely flag it because all the other reaction videos that I've done reacting to like songs from Inside Out have been flagged. Anyways, getting back on course, I really enjoyed the song. How did you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments below. And also while you're down there in the comments, let me know as to what songs and videos you would like to see me react to next. And I'll try to get to them as soon as I possibly can. But until I see you guys in my next video, whenever the hell that may be, goodbye.